Hey guys, today's Vlogvent video is going to be a book review of the first 15 lives of Harry at August by Clara North. Clara North is a pseudonym for Catherine Webb, who, under another pseudonym, wrote the Magicals Anonymous and Matthew Swift series, and if you click on the link here, you can see my review of the first Matthew Swift book. The novel follows Harry August, a Kalachakra or Ouroboran, who is the person that every time he dies in his life, he comes back at the beginning of his life again. Exactly the same, aside from the influence of other Ouroborans. And each Ouroboran has the knowledge of their previous lives from infancy. Most Kalachakra are just sworn to live their lives not interfering, but in comfort, and to keep themselves all in comfort, and to keep helping other Kalachakra adjust to this. Many are also members of the Cronus Club, which is a organisation that helps young Kalachakra, as well as is sworn to the whole non-interference pact that I mentioned a minute ago. As Harry's 12th life ends, another young Kalachakra, a young girl, comes to his hospital room and passes on a message that the world is ending, and it's getting sooner every life they live. This message is to be passed on to the rest of the Cronus Club earlier in Harry's early life. After Harry explains more about what it was like to be a young Kalachakra, he becomes determined to discover the cause of why the world is accelerating its end, and to stop it. He ends up in conflict with another Kalachakra who appears to have been the cause. I really quite enjoyed this book. It had a really great premise and some pretty good characters. While in some ways Harry himself could have been a bit more interesting himself, as he was a bit of a bland protagonist, the other Kalachakra were really, really interesting. In particular, Akinle was a very, very, very interesting one. She was a completely debauched genius and just fantastic as a character. I just wish that we had had more of her in the story. I also really liked the plot, the acceleration of the end of the world, the quest to discover what was causing it. It was just really cool. I did feel that, like Manifesto on How to Be Interesting, there should have been some sort of mention on the cover as to the amount of suicide and self-harm that there was in this book, because it could have really seriously triggered somebody, to be honest. It was not great for that. And like I mentioned earlier, Harry at times was a bit of a bland protagonist. He just fitted the mould in so many ways. I mean, he did break it in some ways, but it was not especially interesting ways to break the mould. I mean, he was good in that he valued knowledge so much and that he had a really strong moral compass, but bad in that he still seemed to be part of the man rather than sticking it to that same man, if you get my meaning. I really did enjoy this book though, although it did feel like a bit of a slog at times, but that might have been partially because I started it during NaNoWriMo and haven't quite gotten into the swing of reading instead of writing again. It's a difficult balance sometimes when you're just having to dedicate your time so much to one of them. The comment question for today is, what did you think of this book? Tell me in the comments below. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you remember to like and share it and subscribe to my channel. Click on the thumbnails above to see other videos by me, including the first video in my Vlogvent playlist and a bloopers video that I made for Vlogvent the other day. Bye!